Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. So, today we're going to touch on a little subject. I don't want to offend anyone, but we are going to be talking about cursing and the impact that it does in your spiritual walk, in your spiritual journey. So, I'm going to give you an example. All right. Our glorious Father in heaven, who loves us dearly, He loves all His children, and He wants you to be able to take this journey and just, to get close to you, right? Because He loves you dearly. When He created the world, He spoke it into existence, right? Everything He spoke of, He spoke it into existence. That's the power that we have with words. Okay. And so we are not our glorious Father, but we are still droplets of His image because we are made in the image of our Father. And so we do have power. We have power in words. And so now we're living in this world, and in this world you have negativity and you have positivity. You also have a lot of negative spirits which are really rampant at this present time. And so we need prayer. I just have to add that in. But anyway, so since you have all this negativity around it, when you say a curse, you're bringing that negativity upon you. On top of the fact that when you bring that upon you, God knows if it releases attachments, right? Because if you have anger attached to that curse, which usually goes hand in hand, what happens is that you have an opening for an attachment. And so there's where the complication comes in, right? It's going to hinder you in your journey to be able to become a powerful um, spiritual being, which you are. You know, we are God's glorious lights. And I want everyone to understand that. That's something that's so important. People do not speak about it enough. Okay. We are God's glorious light. That's why so much is happening against us, right? Because we are God's glorious light and we have much power, much power. And so it starts with speaking, it starts with our words. Okay. And you don't want to attract anything that's negative. As a matter of fact, you just want to stay all positive, right? So the more positivity you throw out in the air, the more that comes back to you. And that's the way it is. It's always been like that. The more negativity you speak, the more negativity you feel, the more negativity you're going to attract. Okay? And so I'm not going to give a big spiel of that. It's really simple. Cursing is not good for you, especially if you're in a spiritual walk. If you're in a spiritual walk, that has to be nullified because there's power in words. Okay. And so, I did in the comment section below, I threw out several prayers and phrases that you could say, a main prayer that you could say so you could nullify everything that you said before. And if you want to start anew, you could pick a phrase there. Or if you don't like any of the phrases, what you could do is make up your own, but it gives you an idea of how you nullify and void the words that you already threw out in the air because there is power in that. I tell you because I pray every day. I pray for positivity for the world, for there to be love and everything. So I'm throwing that positivity in the world, right? And so there's power in prayer. And if there's power in prayer, there's power when you curse. And we don't want that negativity upon you because we love you. And so God just wanted me to throw out this word and give out prayers. Of course, my channel is always a resource in that spiritual walk if you need it. And may God be with you. And of course, join our prayer sessions. Prayers are going on. They're getting really interesting. May God be with everyone. Bendición.